I just Ganon he has some matchups that are just so bad.
Yeah.
I think that if it's only heavies fighting heavies, then you can make any argument you want. But with other characters in the video game like Ness and Mii Sword Fighter and Villager, then I don't want to be playing Ganon in those matchups, but Bowser can function a lot better. Or even DK in some situations. Or probably not DK, actually. I take that back. I used to think DK was really good, now I think he's really awful.
Hold on, this is the first Ignition where Dan isn't UR, right?
Yes, he is UGS, and he's taken us to some magical Galaxy Mario world for it.
I can't believe SNooFL allowed this. This is home court advantage to the 9th degree.
Yeah, you're right. He allowed this because it's Battlefield and he's Fox.
There's some things you just have to sacrifice for the pizzazz, the atmosphere.
There used to be the FD counter pick, and he challenged it, and never challenged it. When Shell used to play, he would go to the FD version, the Omega Mario Galaxy, and he just never lost on it. It was unbelievable. Like, if he just needed a win, he would just go to there. It took him like 4 years to lose a single game on that stage. And he lost it to a Toon Link.
I really thought he was like, I totally forgot that you could just sort of hop out of that once you do it. For some reason, I'm just in like free fall mode where Fox does that, and I'm just like, he's dead. He can make it back to stage.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work that way. All right, SNooFL spacing aerials, and Dan just kind of standing there. Because that's how you fight Fox. You wait for them to space the aerial wrong.
I played Mario for like the first time in this. He's dead. I played him for like the first time in this entire game, and he's a lot of fun, but there's a lot of credit that goes to Dan. Mario can be sort of a difficult character to play.
He's much harder to play in this game, I think, than he was in Smash 4.
I would agree with that. Up air chains are a lot of fun still with Mario, and they still feel really good to connect. But Mario's one of those characters that you always have to be very careful first of all, what area you commit to, because if you accidentally just throw out fair, you're just in the air. Your hang time is incredible. And then, like, you always have to be careful you're angling the stage correctly and you're upbeat, because you can just kill yourself. There's a lot of, like, patience and just time playing this character that comes into playing Mario as well as Dan does.
Yeah, and Dan, I think the biggest thing to his credit is he's very good at jumping while facing the wrong way and always being, like, facing the correct way to be able to, like, throw out back airs. And you'll see it a lot when he plays, unless he's specifically going for the fair, like, dunk or, like, the hard read, because he gets up smash off the platform. And he does that because he knows when he lands, he can catch the back hit of up smash, which we see happen all the time. And it's mostly just like right there, he just went for the up smash. It's just this combination he has of like spacing. Hit it right there. Yep. Pick him with the back hit. He knows how to space all those moves and always be facing the right way. And facing the right way with a character that like primarily needs to be backwards is hard.
SNooFL all of a sudden has the lead in this match by a pretty good margin. It started out with like Dan having like 20% and then him challenging an up smash that should never be challenged. And now all of a sudden, this one's kind of back to even with SNooFL having a slight advantage.
Yeah, Snoof caught him on platform with an up smash of his own at the time. Dan's been going for a lot of like kind of yips. Nox spent a lot of the early time off stage.
How those hot sauce hiccups treating you?
Awful. Please end.
We'll get you some milk after this match. Back throw off stage. Flood has come into play a little bit so far, but Dan hasn't really been able to follow it up with anything.
He actually got killed trying to follow it up because Firefox has a ton of privilege and has since the beginning of time, also known as 1999.
I was born 3 years before that.
At least you're older than that. One of the best Melee players in my region is younger than Melee.
That's wild to think about, honestly.
Yeah. Back there?
That's not going to kill.
No, that was not the best DI. All right, Dan trying to catch with the down-angled forward. Wow, that was so fast.
Yeah.
How does he make that come out so fast? It's like frame 3 or 4. It just like appears under you. It's like Ness's yo-yo. If he throws it out, it's just like under your legs. Mario does that, but somehow he does it with his whole cranium.
Do you think like that happens to SNooFL and then he gets hit by it and he goes, oh, that's what that feels like?
Right. Like frame data?
Yeah.
Oh, he knows what it feels
just
like.
the wild fast up smash.
Yeah. Huh.
Pulls it out all the time. Nair into up smash.
I think if they didn't play all the time, he would think that in his head, but they've been playing for years.
Yeah, that's fair. Kalos Stadium. All right, so this is a much just bigger stage in general. Fox, one of the fastest characters in the entire game. So
I wonder what Dan banned.
I would just assume, honestly, he probably banned just triplats, even though he won on one. Or then maybe he banned Lilat. I assume
my guess would be Yoshi Story FD.
Lilat is
if he banned a triplat, or maybe FD. He wouldn't ban Town. I feel like he plays on Town enough. Maybe you're right. Maybe just banned FD Lilat.
Either way, here SNooFL's going to have a lot more room to just sort of run around and play just a lot more space in general. But honestly, like, I feel like the most important thing that SNooFL needs to do is just sort of watch out for up smash, which is probably the best tip I can give anyone fighting Dan. And with that tip, you just always have to realize when Dan's looking for it and not be super aggressive during those times and punish it.
Yeah, you just, against Dan, you have to find the moves that space against him really well horizontally so that you won't get punished by things that are similar to what you just said, aka up smash. So like if you're going to back air, you have to back air from really low on the ground, which is very hard to do. Also, if you ever see him jump, you have to throw out something to try to punish him, I think. If he jumps and he's anywhere within striking distance, that was a great forward smash on timing.
We haven't been seeing that move a lot, but that's another one of Mario's bread and butter moves. Forward smash also comes out incredibly fast. Very strong knockback. It's one of the moves you're going to see Dan finish off people with a lot. Colliding with Nair right there. Just trying to keep Dan on the right side of the stage. Make sure he can get as much damage as possible before he gets back into neutral. But now, Dan's going to hit him with a couple of those up tilts. Not up tilts, up airs, and then into up special.
Another big thing that like does well with Dan's game, is that he is very good last stock because he knows how to fish.
It wasn't even that funny, and then like Gunpaw looked back at you like, just shut up.
It's not my fault. I just say, oh, where's he going? He went the wrong way. No, where's Randall?
Come back to the wedding chapel, dude, for the wedding reception. Needed a costume change and came back in the same outfit anyway.
Like, I know it's not from this game, but I always think of Super Mario RPG when Mario wears this, but because of the booster wedding, for those of you who have played this, Peach lost her crown. You need to find it. She lost her shoes, her ring, her brooch, and her crown, and then she openly weeps on you.
How did that? What?
He just happened to jump at the same time.
Okay.
Unless he was spamming jump, in which case he's a god.
SNooFL's really taking advantage of the extra room on this stage, though. He is being a lot more patient. Dan hasn't really been able to set himself in place and look for the finishing blow, and SNooFL's just been kind of running around in circles on him.
Yeah, I truly hate playing Kalos if it's a character who can run away and like just play patient. Like you can't leave the stage legal. I feel like run him up smash.
He did that. Yeah, that was the second time he died to that actually.
Yes, it was. Snoof's game.
SNooF's game. I think. Yeah, honestly, right there, it was all about just the adjustments from SNooFL. He was a little impatient game 1, game 2. He came back around and just decided to utilize that stage advantage. So now I'm curious, A, what he banned, and B, where we're going to go next. Probably, I would assume, like, I'm going to say Smashville, even though I didn't see what Dan chose. No, we were only Yoshi's. Okay, well, yeah, this is
all right. So he definitely didn't ban Yoshi's. If he was going to ban a triplat, he would have. But this is the kind of stage where if he gets up air, up B, they can kill Fox. I think at like 75.
Yeah, that's one of the things about this stage. Not only is it a small stage, but the blast zones are like really strong as well. Not really strong, really small. So like getting hit to the left, getting hit to the right, getting hit up. People are going to die fast in this stage, and maybe that's what Dan wants more than anything else. Jump up into that exchange right there. Dan, a lot of damage on him right now, but one little up air change.
If that last up air hit, he might have been able to chain it up.
I think you're right.
That was actually really close. I like. This is one of the few matchups where I see triplats. I'm like, yeah, this is fine to take Fox and triplats. Like this and Bowser. That's it.
Uh-huh.
But otherwise, you know, bad things can happen. That's like the flood has actually been working out really well for Dan. I think he just needs to find the best way to punish Snoof when he's off stage after getting flooded. Like when he has to upbeat. Like, do you run off Nair? Do you just try to dunk him? Do you go for the down angle forward smash? He didn't with the dash attack that time, and I was a big fan of that this time.
Yeah, that was one of the things I was going to mention, because Dan has been playing his game relatively well, but getting back to stage for SNooFL has been just way too easy. Flood's been hitting, yeah, but he hasn't had an answer for it. He has had an answer for those neutral exchanges like that, where he just turns around up smash, though.
I mean, he has that answer, and until that answer stops working, he will continue to have that answer.
That answer is going to keep on working until the next Smash video game. Mario could die to anything at this point. Landing for Dan is going to be a huge problem, and just like that, it back airs up the ceiling.
All right, these guys reset themselves. Even stocks. This matchup is so different when somebody's percentage is high. Like, I think the most interesting part of this entire matchup is the early neutral, like when both characters are below 50%. Because you really get to see who can get in faster, like who lands fast enough to shield like the counter aerial into the counter aerial. You see it so much.
Up throw, catching these up airs. He is going to go for another up air, miss it. I thought he was going to turn around up B there. SNooFL came back with a couple of up airs of his own, and now all of a sudden we're at sort of that high percent situation now, especially on Yoshi's.
I don't know if he can actually hit the down angle F smash there off stage on Yoshi's because of the slants.
Yeah, I'm
not sure.
Think so, but Dan's just trying to go for a bunch of stuff because most of his like ledge guarding attempts, like we've mentioned, really haven't been working that well.
All right, Dan recovering now. This is where it's on the other side. SNooFL can't really do much about Mario recovery.
Yeah.
With Fox, can he? He just kind of gets back. Then that's when you're playing like Smash 4 ledge game. You like just kind of chill and shield. That was really smart. We haven't seen down smash the entire set.
Yeah. And a quick jab here from SNooFL is going to get Dan to 15%. See what he can do here off stage. Sort of the same situation. Fair going to come out this time and even apply more damage to Super Dan.
Wow, he hit him with the third up air. And Dan just kind of shrugged like, well, yep. Fox.
Oh yeah, this is winner semis. This is a 3-piece.
It is.
All right, cool. I thought SNooFL was reacting to that very just like nonchalantly. Like it almost looked like he was resetting himself. Like he like reset his shoulders, took a deep breath, and just was gonna walk away. But
he is. He needs to find the power of Minecraft Steve. That's what he needs to do.
Don't get my hopes up. I want that to be a character in this game so bad. I will be a
want
Minecraft
SNooFL
Steve main so fast.
You want SNooFL in the game? Because he is Minecraft Steve. The incarnation of it.
If Minecraft Steve becomes a character in this game, I will change my tag, in-game tag, permanently to Snoof.
You don't even need to.
100%.
If that happens, I want Snoof to start walking around with a pickaxe everywhere he goes. All right, so Dan going with the OG Mario. I guess this is... Wow, I guess Mario's engagement is off.
Or
that shield almost broke. That was actually terrifying.
A couple back airs. Yeah, Dan with the Dan goes to the costume switch when things start to get real. Mario needs to realize the man he truly is on the inside. The red plumber, the red stallion, the Doctor of Pain.
No, that's Dr. Mario. Which, I mean, once Mario starts utilizing the hospital bed, that's a terrifying character. He's already good. He's breakdance fighting.
A little Mario DDR for you there. One of my favorite childhood games.
There's a Mario DDR?
Oh, come on. You've never played Mario. It's incredible.
Didn't even know.
Oh, man. Get with the times, dude.
I mean, I'm not surprised. There's a Mario everything. Mario toilet paper.
Mario tax returns.
Spaceballs the lunchbox. Spaceballs the toilet paper.
Wow, that was just a run-up smash. A lot of up smashes prior to that one have just been sort of SNooFL trying to get in, but Dan just sort of ran up and up smashed that time.
That's honestly something he needed, I think, for the momentum shift. Because SNooFL's been looking very, very good. He's remained patient despite the fact that he has, realistically, the more rush-down character of the two. He's just been spacing in such a way where Mario hasn't been able to really abuse it. Trying really hard to hit that back air, and he does with the double jump after two just single hop back air attempts.
SNooFL has been incredibly good this set at avoiding very early damage once he loses a stock before Dan does. I mean, Dan was living after he took SNooFL stock for like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, it feels like, and he only did like 22 to 1.
All right, these guys even-ish. Dan looking a little bit better this stock. Yeah, he went all in for it. What a good angle by Snoof to recover. Delay angle, and he gets the up tilt into the 3-hit combo. Dan's at magic percent, no longer.
So this is something I always sort of preach if your ledge guarding attempts really aren't working out. For the most part, Dan's been utilizing Flood, and it really hasn't led to anything. I think as it might be about time to start just going off stage and contesting, doing something, mix something up, throw out a Nair, throw out a, try
just
to
run off Nair, like big
yeah.
Flood.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Because he's doing the same old thing, and it's just, it really has not worked so far.
Good parry. Ooh,
That could have been a stock.
that was down smash. Which we
That
actually,
is, that is a
There.
down smash, yeah.
down smash on ledge catches. So I'm actually surprised we haven't seen Snoop go for like a trade. I don't know if that can actually hit Mario or not. But like, if he recovers too high, down smash needs to be automatic. Oh, he gets the double up air. Oh, he went for it. It's like he heard me, except he didn't. Oh, no, Dan.
Okay, yeah, he's fine. Little wall jump.
Down tilt forward air was his punish of choice. Interesting.
What does that do, like 20? That's one I never see from Snoop.
I love the single laser. There's nothing like manlier than the single laser. Oh my
Oh,
god, he's
Dan
going all the way
special?
up to steal this game.
Oh my.
That was so many up airs.
That might have been the most stolen game I've ever seen in my
Look how
entire
happy he is. Like,
life.
he knows. I hit you with an up air at 20 and you died. That was sick though. He had to follow that up perfectly on ledge. He did.
That's the gift of Yoshi's every once in a while, man. That's the reason why Dan went right back to that stage. He knows if he gets SNooFL in that position just once, he can up air approximately 6 times and just up B, dude.
SNooFL's face is just, aw, man. And it's my favorite.
When I get home, I'm changing my Minecraft skin to just Minecraft Steve with a Cubs shirt on.
God, I love it so much.
Didn't like there's a story with like SNooFL's name or whatever, and how it used to be like.
No, it was just random letters. It was just like, this sounds funny. This is my tag. And it works too, because like no one would ever have that. You know,
Yeah.
I was talking to him about this at Paradigm Shift, and he's like, I like my tag. And I was explaining to him why I hate mine. Everything
Oh.
about it is awful.
Your tag at this point is just.
I think he went with me to Wendy's to get all the TO's nuggets. I can't remember if he was the one who went with me, but I definitely talked to him for a lot. And yeah, everyone just calls me Pete. It's way weird. My tag is stupid. I see it on like graphics occasionally, and I'm like, this isn't, something's wrong. Because number one, I'm on a graphic, which is awful for like, everyone. And number two, my tag is awful. All right, so Stadium, the pick. Did they play game 1 on Stadium?
No, they went to Mario Land.
Oh, right. So we haven't even seen Stadium.
Nope, not
Stadium
yet.
actually being utilized as not a de facto game 1, but a true counter pick from Fox. And the way SNooFL has been playing patiently, if he continues to do this, which that is unfortunate as he misses the tech. If he can continue to play patient, he should win the set throughout, I honestly firmly believe. He had been playing very well against Dan for 3 out of 4 games, and he still almost won game 1. As he catches the raw up smash on the short hop again.
Yeah.
Doesn't look very good to him.
Aside from the Kalos game, where that was the stage where SNooFL could afford to be the most patient, this set has been incredibly even. And anytime somebody takes a stock, the other person's stock is taken normally within 30%. This has been, if I could channel my inner Jim Ross, a true slobber knocker for the ages.
Oh, God. He killed him.
Michael Cole sucks.
Oh, my. Oh, my. He's fine. He just is. Whatever. He's not Byron Saxton.
Yeah, it's a fair statement.
All right, so these guys, Snoop kind of pushing it back to even. He's been playing more and more patient as the game has gone on. He started out kind of coming out hot, like I have the momentum, and Dan was like, no, that's not how this works. You get back over there. I'm just gonna keep pummeling you. Ooh, that flood could have been catastrophic because he side beat early, and I think he like forgot about flood for a split second. But his timing, like mix-ups on these angles to get back to stage have been very strong. Dan's been looking for all sorts of different options to mix it up. Nair up smash, not quite gonna kill, but the next up smash will on landing.
That's why I still think Dan should just like risk it and just go out and try to contest SNooFL's approach back to stage at some point.
He may or may not get another chance to do that in this set. We're coming towards the end of game 5. Dan on set stock. Another good. Snoop's gotten really good at parries, and another mix-up with the timing, using shield this time. And every time SNooFL gets back and puts this up, Dan's not going to be able to, try platform up air, up B.
Really good recovery by Dan. Saw immediately that SNooFL was going to go low, so he recovered high.
The one time SNooF, and he gets caught with the up smash, which Dan really needed. The one time SNooFL did the side beyond the stage, Dan was just not looking for it. The up air, raw up air, gonna do it. And SNooFL takes the set 3-2, advancing to winners finals.
That's a good win for SNooFL. SNooFL, where is he on the PR? Because he's in the top 20. He's in the top 20.
Yes, but the PR is 15 players.
Yeah, you're right.
He